Hello friends, today I'm going to explain you friend functions. A friend function of a class is defined outside that class scope. Means it is not defined inside or as a member of a class, but it has the right to access all private and protected members of the class. This means directly, like you can have access to public members by using a friend function, you can access all private or protected members of a class. Normally, private members can be accessed only by the other members of the class, and the protected members can be accessed only if they are if they have a derived class, so they can access outside of the class if they are have derived classes. So even though the prototypes for friend functions appear in the class definition, friends are not member functions. So friends are not member functions. They are not member functions. They are friend functions. Okay. To declare a function as a friend of a class, precede the function prototype in the class definition with the keyword friend as follows. So we are using the definition like this. So as you know, this is a prototype. This is a member function. This one. This is my class definition. So these are public access modifier. This is private access modifier, because we mentioned before, if we don't write any label public, private or protected, it is by default private. So here this is a friend function. Actually it is the prototype. Okay, so to mention that it is a friend function, we have a word just before the prototype, and also it is already creating an object, so to be able to use inside of the class. So okay, we have this following program. Let's use our compiler to check it. So I'd like to see the program in one page. In this case, we can more easily see what's going on. So also without mixing. Okay, let's put it like this. Yes. So this is my class definition, and this is the end of my class definition. Yes, class definition. These are the prototypes. One of them is friend function prototype. The other one is member function prototype. And after class definition, we have function definitions, because if we write the prototype, we have to define it. So how we are using it here, just we are putting the name of the class and double colon. Okay, and the other one is the definition of the friend function. And as you see, it is able to reach our members, class members directly, class member. As you know, double width variable is private. By the way, there is no difference between writing it like that or alone, because if you don't mention it, if you don't write it, it is by default private. So this is same as the previous one. Okay, let's come to the main program and see one by one what is our program does. First of all, we created an object from box class. Let's write the explanation next to. So this is setting box width without member function. Let's see how. We wrote the object name and we set width and 10.0 as parameter. So this function call will go to set width function, the member function here, and then we have to find its definition. So what is it is doing? We have a width variable and it will take the value 10. So 10 will be assigned to the width. So width value will be 10.0 as well. So we actually set the width variable. So in other words, we used setter function. The other one, normally we are using getter function, but here it is a private member width, but by using the friend function, we can easily directly reach to that variable. So let's check. Let me to also write it as its comment. So print width is a member function. So when I call print width, this is the prototype. Let's go to the definition, and it will do what? Box is the name of the object, and width is the name of the variable, private variable. So it will display the width of the box as the current, by checking the current value of width, which it is 10.0. Let's execute it. As you see, it is printed 10.0. So this is how friend function is working. By the way, if I make it protected, the result will not change because it can have access to directly reach the public protected or private values. So let's make execute. As you see, we don't have any change. Also, you may ask yourself or to me, what is this box? I mean, which it is defined after class name. You can think that this is a kind of data type, and this is a kind of variable name. So box is our variable name, but actually it should not be, it is not a must to be same name with the object name. Let's check it. So let's create another object. This is my other object, box1. By the way, I'm still trying to make a better view. Okay, so if I just create an object and execute the program, nothing will happen. Let's check, let's give another function call. So in this case, we have to use box1 because we created box1, and let's say it is 15. Okay. So let's execute our program. Okay, as you see, nothing happens, but also we didn't get any error. So actually we already set the width as 15. So how we can see it? Let's check. In this case, I will write box1. As you see, okay, this friend function object, or we can say it as a kind of variable. Actually, it is we can count it as a kind of parameter. So if I send this value as a parameter, it will take this value. If I take this one, it will take this one. So this box name and this box name, like in functions, there is not a must to be same. So in both ways it is working. So this is how friend functions work.